I drove 7 hours for some pussy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you guys are my family, and honestly, I'm just gonna bring a new series where I just tell you guys fucking bizarre shit that I do and shit that, why not? Because at the end of the day, I feel like I live a crazy life. Not only have I been, caught up by a girl's boyfriend pulling up and punching me in the mouth to where my fucking tooth almost came loose and he had a gun, but there's just hella stories I can tell, and why not, bro? I'm not gonna lie and hide anything to y'all. I'm a normal nigga like y'all. Just because I know how women work don't mean I don't hit fucking mid bitches, ugly bitches time to time. At the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. I'm a young nigga, 21, horny nigga, whatever the case may be. I do exactly the same shit y'all might do. Now, I'm not saying y'all go and drive 7 hours for some coochie, but hey, before you hear me, I used to be one of those niggas who was like, I would never drive more than an hour for some coochie. And even to this day, I still stand by it. Because was it worth it? Absolutely not. But in the circumstances that I was in, I said, fuck it. Why not, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a cybersecurity major, and this shit has been hella depressing. I've been going out in this town named Greenville, and every time I go out, I'm not gonna lie, the bitches don't fuck with me here for whatever the reason may be. They used to. I go out, I get no choosing signals. If anything, I'm not gonna lie, I do get choosing signals, and I actually do get girls coming up to me, but I'll get their numbers, and they start fucking playing with me, and it's just been pissing me off lately. So what I basically did was I got on Hinge, and I paid for the premium service. And when I tell you that's the new method, get on Hinge, pay for the premium service, and just see your shit go off. Boom, boom, boom. I had about 50 matches in fucking Raleigh because I changed my location from Greenville to Raleigh because, for one, the bitches look better there, and then not only that, there's more bitches there. And I was like, fuck it, why not Charlotte? So I moved my shit to Charlotte, right? I started texting this girl. She was in Charlotte, right? And I'm at work, and I just decided to call her. We was on the phone. I'm not gonna lie, it was a vibe. I fucked with it heavy, and it was a Saturday, right? So boom, a nigga was on the phone with her. And I don't know, bro. I was just a fucking vibe to the point where I was on the phone with her for like a few hours, which I normally don't even do this, but also I was at work. So when you driving an Amazon van all day and you got nothing else to really do and you just trying to get the time passed by, why not talk to a woman? Normally it's a nigga. I'd be talking to one of my homies, but today was just different. I said, fuck it, bro. I'm bored. I want to talk to someone. Why not make this time go by faster, right? So I get off, and when I'm driving off, we still on the phone. I was like, would it be crazy if I pulled up with you and brought you back to my crib? Because she lived in a dorm at a different university to where she had a roommate, right? Now, I could have got a hotel, but I don't know. She kind of talked me out of getting a hotel for whatever reason. It wasn't really much of an argument going back and forth. I just chose not to get a hotel for whatever the case may be. I can't really remember, right? So, boom. I come home and I'm just debating, do I want to go to Charlotte? By this time, it's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And mind you, this is like a 3-hour and 40-minute drive from me, right? So I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, do I really want to go out in Greenville? Lately, I've been going out in Greenville. Haven't had no success. Not only have I had no success going out in Greenville, I don't know. These women are just pissing me off, and I'm tired of going out. There's so many women here that I have messed with, like, every time I see them, they do some weird ass awkward shit that just pisses me off, and I just don't want to deal with this. I'm a cybersecurity major, so Saturday nights are the only times where I really go out and I have fun and actually do something, and then Sundays are my lazy nights, and then from Monday to fucking Saturday, I'm working, whether that be, in the gym, fucking glued to the computer doing my cybersecurity work, making a YouTube video, or just doing something productive, because I'm just a productive nigga at the end of the day. So I was like, fuck it. I've been a little bit depressed lately. I haven't really been having fun when I go out. Maybe if I drive and take this adventure to Charlotte, it might be worth it, right? So I decide, I call her up. I'm like, yo, I'm about to come to Charlotte. Mind you, I've never met this woman. We just met off a Hinge. This was a fucking risk. Now, when I tell you, I instantly went on TikTok and I searched up, I drove 4 hours for a girl and this girl ghosted me. On God, that was a thought that was in the back of my head. Luckily, it did not happen to me. She did not ghost me when I got there, and she actually fucked with the kid. But basically, I called her up and I told her I'm going to come. She said, okay. And mind you, this is 8 p.m. pushing 9 p.m. So I didn't really get there until I want to say about, I think 12, maybe 1-ish. Whatever the case may be, I don't remember what time I got there. I just know I got there very late. And she gave me reassurance on the ride because she told me to send my ETA, my estimated time of arrival. And not only that, she texted me about 20 minutes before I got there, right? So that definitely cured the nervousness of her ghosting me before I got there, right? So then, boom, I pull up to her fucking dorm. She gets in the car. Now, guess what? It's another 3 hour drive fucking back, bro. 3 hour, 40 minute or however many minutes is. Now, on this drive, I literally passed by my hometown where I could have seen, my mom, my grandma. I passed by Raleigh where I could have seen my boys and all that. But, a nigga had to keep going. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I did think about taking this girl to my mom's crib and just saying, fuck this fucking 3 hour, 50 minute drive. But my mom already caught me sneaking in the girl one time. We're not gonna do that again. Especially I don't live there. It's no point. I'll just fucking man up and take this drive, right? So, boom. We drive back. It's another 3 hour and 50 minute drive back. We don't get back to my crib until like 4:30 p.m. because I just drive slow in the dark. I don't have 20/20 vision. I can barely fucking see, right? We get back at 4 p.m. and boom, by this point, a nigga just wants to go to fucking sleep in the bed. But if I go to sleep in the bed and I don't tap this girl, what was the reason for me driving to Charlotte for? Let's be real here. Y'all know why I drove there. And I'm not gonna lie. I did a risky thing because even before I even drove here, I did not discuss that we were having any type of sexual encounters. There was no sexual tension even being built up for this to even, happen, right? So, boom. I bring her back to the crib. And I'm not gonna lie, we started making out or whatever. It's 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. I mean, not 4:30 p.m., 4:30 a.m. A nigga's tired of shit. She's tired of shit. But she's giving me last minute resistance. Meaning, she was trying to act like, she didn't want it and wasn't gonna be all easy to get it because she was like, well, if I give it to you easily, you're not gonna respect me. Now, if you watch this channel, you know me, I always break this down with, well, I feel like if you just give it up fast, it just means you like me. Like, at the end of the day, I don't see a problem with it. I just think you like me, and if the vibe is there, the vibe is there, right? So then boom, I worked it up and I ended up tapping, and then we went straight to sleep. There was no round 2, there was no round 3, just sleep. Woke up in the morning. Now this is what makes it even worse, bro, and this is why I will never do this shit again. And I don't know how any nigga who actually is in a long-term relationship actually messes with a girl who lives 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour away, because we literally woke up the next morning. We had sex, right? Of course, I wanted to get my money's worth in this trip. Now, mind you, I also spent like about $100 in gas money. I don't even remember. It was like 100, maybe 60. I really don't know how many times I filled up. This shit was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maybe. So, boom, right? I fucking wake up. And mind you, when I wake up, bro, we slept in, bro. It was like 3 p.m., bro. Guess what, bro? I have to take her back this exact day because she has classes fucking tomorrow, bro. So, boom. Mind you, and I also have fucking cybersecurity work that I gotta get to on fucking Monday because Sundays are my lazy days, right? So, boom. I take the shower, get ready. She's getting ready. And guess what? My ass fucking drove another 3 hours and 50 minutes to fucking Charlotte. Now, did I enjoy the experience? Was it an adventure? Absolutely. I enjoyed my time with her, but I will never be doing this shit again because, for one, I lost my whole Sunday doing this. Not only did I leave my whole Sunday doing this, I fucking came back, woke up the next day for Monday, and I just dreaded the whole fucking existence of what I just did the night before. That shit was not, I don't want to say it wasn't worth it because I enjoyed my time. She was a nice woman. Would I ever go back and do that again? Probably not. Will I ever see her again? If I was in Charlotte and, she just had me pull up on her, yes. But there's no way in hell I'm driving there, driving back. And no, she didn't drive. Unfortunately, if she did drive, I'm pretty sure I would see her some more. But she didn't drive. So, moral of the story is, I don't understand how you niggas who are in long-term relationships will drive mass hours to see your significant other, whether it may be, once a month or whatever the case may be. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, if I were to get in that long-term relationship with her, I don't know, like, how niggas just do that shit, bro. And, as a nigga who I always said I would never drive or do anything like that, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Niggas just had to experiment some shit, bro.